Hi, I'm Mistress Sasha, and you're watching Orgasm Central TV.
Okay, so how did you get started in this industry?
I actually started as a foot model. So I was taking regular modeling pictures, and then the photographer actually was like, you can make some money with your feet. And I was like, really? Like, I had never even heard of, like, people having a foot fetish or like anything at all. I didn't know anything about it. And so I thought it was bullshit at first because I'm like, But then he had a page with like 17,000 followers, or so. Actually, he might have had more of that. I think he had like 60,000 followers. Because we always get deleted off Instagram. So at the time, he had that, and then he kind of, helped promote me and whatnot. I made my own page, and then I had like, I think the most I had was like 15K, and then I got back to up to 13K for my second page, and then I just kind of let that go and found different avenues. So yeah.
So what do you love most about your work?
Hmm. Well, I'm a Gemini, so I like meeting new people. Just finding something that I can connect with. I feel like it's easy for me to find something to connect with, like with everyone. So I kind of just like the thrill of that, and I like being able to, control my own schedule and be creative. So I'd say those are the top three things.
That's what Geminis do?
You said what?
That's what Geminis do?
We are really, yeah, we're really good at like connecting with people, and we are like the life of the party, if you will. So pretty social, very talkative. Yeah, that's us.
So what was your favorite scene to shoot ever?
Good question. Um, Probably the gangbang in the lobby here. So also shout out to my home studio, which is where I'm at, Venus and Bells in Woodland Hills. So come check us out. But yeah, we shot a scene in the lobby, and there's a really cool cage in there, and we put this subby girl, Lovely B. Shout out to Lovely B. And we put her in the cage, and we were fucking her throat. Good old strap on worship. That was fun because we were all dressed up as kind of like villains. So it was like the five villains, and she was like Batgirl in Gotham City, and it was fun. Very fun.
No shit.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. That one sells pretty well, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had Goddess Lilith here. It was for content night because we have content nights here. So anyone can come through if they get a ticket, shoot some content with the girls. So I think it was Goddess Lilith, Mistress Kayla, Mistress LA, Mistress Odessa, and was there one more? No, I think that was it. Yeah, and so I was in a Maleficent, this sick ass Maleficent outfit with my fishnets, this looking sexy. And I think Kayla was in this like green, maybe like a poison ivy type of deal. It was cool though. Everyone looked cool. Just during like Halloween season. Oh, but wait, I forgot. Okay, honorable mention for the Beetlejuice's clip. That was fire. I was the receptionist. Are you familiar with Beetlejuice?
I just saw the movie, and
You
the
just for the
sequel.
first time ever?
No, well, I saw the
Trilogy.
1980s movie a while back on VHS, and I
Right.
saw the sequel a few days ago.
I actually haven't seen the new one that just came out. I like it's not my it's not my taste of movie. I'm more of a comedy, drama, sci-fi. I really like sci-fi a lot actually. But yeah, I the horror not so much. Yeah. But yeah, the Beetlejuice's clip was cool to shoot because I looked amazing as always, and I really put in work into finding that fucking costume. and we had two trans girls, and they were our subs. So there was three of us, three doms, me, Mistress LA, Mistress Odessa. Shout out to my girls. They're the house doms here as well. We did three clips. One was we mummified them together, and then we made them suck each other off. And then the first scene, which was, the what's that phrase, the coup de grace or whatever. When
The coup
basically
d'etat?
it's the what, say it again?
The coup d'etat?
Yes, the coup d'etat. That one. I don't know what that means actually, do you?
Grand finale, the cherry on top.
Okay,
Uh,
yes. So was when we were in here actually on the bed, trampling bed, and we were one of them, I think, Ava Venom. So by the way, oh yeah, let me shout them out, of course. Ava Venom, and Violet Delights were the two trend subs. And no, Violet was on her back, and Ava was on her knees, sucking me off. And what's it called? And then Odessa was fucking Ava. It was like a whole like a fucking centipede, basically minus all the weird shit. But yeah, so that was pretty hot. And then we all, we made sure that almost every hole was filled. That was the objective, and we accomplished it for sure. So yeah, those two are my favorites.
4 years ago, if you told me that, I would have been like blown out of my mind. But I've talked to so many sex workers. It's like,
That's I know, right? That's probably not even. That's just par for the course. Well, how I was going to ask you actually, how long have you been doing this?
oh, well, when I was a teenager, I started jerking off to femdom porn, and uh,
Nice.
I made a documentary about sex work,
Nice.
which is
Okay.
3 hours long, and I started interviewing, sex workers and women like you, and then I made Orgasm Central TV to keep talking to beautiful women.
That's a great avenue, huh?
Yeah, like I mean, when you're locked up in COVID or you don't go out that much, you gotta think outside the box.
That's true. That's true. You got to get creative with it, right? I respect that. Creativity at all. Where do you post this, by the way?
Oh, YouTube and Rumble.
Okay. I've heard of Rumble. I don't think I have it yet. Oh, did I? I think I might have downloaded it a few years ago and then I never actually went on it. So I'll have to re-download it. But
Download, I mean, it's a site, Rumble.
oh, it's a site? It's not an app?
I mean, it could be an app, but like it's also a site, rumble.com. Like,
Okay.
and
Because I feel
Rumble,
like whoever introduced it to me or someone, like I was watching a podcast or something, and like they said, go on Rumble, go on Rumble, da da da. But I'll check it out.
and the Rumble's just a backup in case my YouTube gets axed because
Oh yeah.
I'm on
Do
my
they
third.
flag you for sensitive shit?
Once, but I don't think it was that big of a deal. But I already got two Twitter accounts canned for what? Well,
Really? Twitter?
what?
They're usually so like, I don't know, accepting.
Yeah, I thought that too, but then I kept getting, deleted, and they kept getting my stuff off, and
Hmm.
I I even made a a Cash Master account for myself, and I was like, God, I got deleted too.
What master?
Cash Master account. Like I was into femdom for like a hot minute.
Oh God. And that got deleted?
Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's hard out here for a content creator.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know that. I know that's right. True. It sure
But
is.
what studios are you dying to shoot with?
I really want to shoot at downtown LA Pink Dungeon. Um, I haven't been there and it looks really cute. So I want to check that out. So cute and pink. Um, I definitely want to check out Dungeon East. I like the crisp, clean aesthetic they have going there. I have done sessions at Sanctuary Studios, but I haven't actually shot there. So there's a few other rooms. I only use like the sissy room and I think one other room. So I would like to shoot there as well.
The sissy room?
The sissification room, yeah.
I mean, I had an idea, but
Yes, I have to, make them all pretty and cute as much as much as I can. I can only do so much.
that is so hot when women do it to other men.
Isn't it though? Yeah, people like those clips too. I'm shooting a few of those actually, having my sissy sub come in on Wednesday to shoot some sissy porn and some pegging. So gonna have some more of that for you guys.
So here's one of those long-winded I guess SAT questions. According to the 2022 Free Speech Coalition, 46% of adult workers have been restricted on services like PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. 36% of adult performers have lost at least one bank account. 55% have been denied insurance because of their background, and half have been denied a loan because of sex work. What do you think of those statistics?
Wow, I didn't know those. That's horrible. I hate that. Mm. I mean, it's just ugh, people are just so backwards and hypocritical about all this shit. But I know why that's a thing. They don't like when people make their own money without, them being involved. And it's like it's just not the way that it doesn't benefit them, the system, if you will, for us to, be having it our way. So they're just, always gonna be fucking haters, unfortunately.
You say they're kind of like fans.
They are. They really are though. Because they buy the porn. They see providers too. They just don't tell anybody. They're just not open about it, but they're the clients. They're fans. Everyone who hates, I feel like everyone who hates on sex work is either just too ugly to do it or they're just too insecure with their own choices. And so they have to like project that, onto us. And it's like, we don't care about you. You guys are super pressed about us. And I'm like, oh well, we mad.
Yeah, I mean, there are podcasts, men dedicate podcasts to talk about workers. It's
I know. It's hilarious. Like, of course the prime example of that is Fresh and Fit.
oh, you heard of them? I mean,
Oh, of course.
I mean,
Oh, I
like,
forgot about the red pill and the manosphere.
yeah, it's like every day they like just dunk on girl. I mean, some of these girls are pretty stupid that they bring on. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, it's fair.
but like every single episode, I mean, brother, look, I like pussy too, but like, let's just let it go.
Honestly, I'm not convinced that he does.
Oh, the Myron guy, yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know. There's some weird pictures out there. And I'm not homophobic, so do what you do. But when you talk all this shit about women, it's like, do you even like women? I think you're playing for the other team. I don't like it's weird. Why do you have pictures of you hugged up on another man? Why does that exist? It's odd. The whole bros before hoes, that shit's gay as fuck.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to, you don't just if you're gay, just be gay. You don't have to, you don't
Just
gotta
be
stop.
gay and be open with it. Yeah, like love yourself. Okay.
Yeah. You
You
ain't
don't
gotta,
have to do all this. You don't
yeah,
have to do all that. It's not even
you ain't gotta suffer in silence. Like, come on out.
right. Just speak your truth, living your truth, just come out, do the whole thing, because like this whole like just talking shit about women thing all the time, I'm like, that shit's dead. And I'm like, that's why nobody's like fucking with that anymore. It's boring. Like, what else do you have to say? And they surround themselves with those women because they see, I mean, obviously you like them. Why, if you hated someone so much, why do you have them around you? And why do you throw a party, a yacht party, that you invited all of those types of girls to come to? It's so backwards. You had to pay them, or I don't even know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did pay them, but he did put out like an ad, basically asking for influencers and OF girls and all types, sex workers to come on to the party. And I'm like, well, but I thought we were horrible people. Which one is it? They're
Yeah,
confused.
well, it's like they can only attract the male audience with women, which is what I'm doing here right now. But but but
In a better way, though.
in a better way, because I don't talk shit about a sex worker unless you're disrespectful to me first.
Yeah, if you try, I mean, it's like, yeah, if you try it, then on. But
But
yeah, I don't know. We just get a lot of hate.
yeah, but if I start a podcast for like trying to get women, I wouldn't call it fresh and fit. I think maybe my next podcast I'll call it like the sit on my face happy hour. That's
There you go. There you go. That's the one, the keeper.
but what do you think people can do to help sex workers?
Book them? I don't know. Like, as in what, like, who are we talking about?
Like,
Just
I
the
mean,
general public or
in the
other sex?
general public.
Or, oh, uh, look in the general public. Um, I guess just like just mind your own business more. That's what I would say, like stop worrying about us and we won't, I mean, we already aren't worried about you, but yeah, just leave us alone. Embrace us, love us. We keep the world running. I mean, if people meant sex is a need, you know what I mean? In whatever form or way you're getting it, or if it's BDSM, if it's just, actual, just regular vanilla sex, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? It's a need for men. It's not a need for us like that. So when men don't get a biological need, I mean, bad things happen.
Yeah,
There would be
well,
so many more murders and all types of horrible, heinous shit if people were not able to get off. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
So
mean, yeah, I
just
like,
it is what it is, y'all.
I think,
I
I think
know
that,
y'all want to pretend to be Christian and all this stuff. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Just people want to have sex and they're gonna do it, and it's okay, and it's fine. Let's just stop demonizing sex. Safe sex. Do just everyone go get off, do your kinks, do whatever you need to do consensually with age, appropriate people.
right.
Okay.
Well, men, I think Tom Likas, this radio show host, Tom Likas, once said, uh, having sex for men is like urinating. Like we gotta do it sooner or later.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like it's gotta happen. So I just think, yeah, we just need to stop demonizing sex.
Yeah. So what makes you stand out in this industry?
Hmm, good question. I would say my energy. Like people, I mean, aside from the fact that I definitely take a lot of time to make really pleasing visuals. So I make sure that I, am intentional about like what I'm wearing and how the angles are. And I'm like, I have, help with that and stuff. But we make sure that it's a it's a visual that's gonna stand out. You know what I mean? So I would say that is one of the things. But then when people actually meet me, they're like, oh, like you're just really cool to be around, you know what I mean? So it's just a vibe. So I feel like I just am authentically, myself, and people like that. We can laugh together. I can whip you a little bit or peg you, whatever, and then, go smoke a blunt afterwards and relax. Just chill out. I'm just a, pretty cool person to hang out with, I guess I would say. That's what the people tell me, child. I'm just saying. Don't get mad
Yeah.
at me. That's what the people tell me.
No, you're a chill woman. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
And I wasn't gonna say anything, but that yeah, you look gorgeous in a leopard print.
Thank you. I'm living my cheetah girl fantasies right now. That's one of my favorite childhood movies. So
Yeah, I never saw that movie because it was for girls. But
yeah. Only if you had see if you were my younger brother, then you would have seen it because I watched it all the time and I was in control of the TV as the bigger sister, of course. So they had to watch it.
so how do you want people to remember you in this industry?
mm. Well, I definitely want people to remember me as the leader of the Queen Bee Cartel, which is my newish, organization where I'm going to be, selling apparel. We're going to be throwing parties. I'm going to be helping other girls, helping other women who are, just getting started and give them tips, be able to guide and have like a, super cool community. So I definitely want to be known as a great community leader in the space.
And where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Hmm.
Hmm.
So I'm definitely going to have my own space at some point, probably 3 to 4 years though. And I don't know whether it's going to be here or in Georgia because I have some land. We have some land down there. I don't know if we're going to end up going out that way, but I definitely know that I'm going to be doing that. I know that the apparel line will definitely be out by then for Queen Bee Cartel. I'll definitely have a lot of at least 20 to 30 people probably in the organization. That's like a tight, knit group and core people, maybe a little bit less. Um, and yeah, I'll have thrown several events in the 5 to 10 years for sure. Um, oh, I'm definitely gonna have traveled a lot because I want to be doing some international dom BDSM work. I want to have gone to the femdom ball. I want to go to Mistress Marley's dungeon in New York. Oh, she's at the dungeon in New York. But yeah, so there's a lot of different collaborations that I want to do with people that are leaders in the space. So ideally, and I will have done that in the 5 to 10 years. I'd like to have my own spot at DomCon and, just at both of them, lots of different things like that I could see for myself. So I just, which I like that question too. So I can picture,